Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's DLloyd. So, of course, by now, all of you have probably heard that Anthony Davis has officially requested a trade from the New Orleans Pelicans. But now the whole question is, who is going to go after him? Who is going to aggressively target AD? And who could potentially have the best opportunity to grab Anthony Davis? Now, we know the two front-running teams are the Boston Celtics and the Los Angeles Lakers. Yes, just about every other team in the league is going to try to at least pick up the phone, call the Pelicans, and see what they could potentially offer for Anthony Davis. But realistically, we're looking at the Boston Celtics and the Los Angeles Lakers as the favorites, unless one of those teams come out of nowhere and make a trade happen. But the catch is with these two teams, the Boston Celtics can't make a trade offer until the summer, unless they trade away Kyrie Irving or they package Kyrie Irving in that deal, which we highly doubt at this point. For the Lakers, they get a head start to try to get Anthony Davis. The Boston Celtics have the most young pieces. They have the most draft picks to offer. What would the Lakers have to give up in order to get Anthony Davis? Now, a source is saying right now that if the Lakers want Anthony Davis, they're going to have to start the deal with Lonzo Ball, Kyle Kuzma, Zubac, and the first-round draft pick. Now, this is interesting to me because Lonzo Ball, yes, we knew he was going to be involved if they were going to try to get Anthony Davis. Kyle Kuzma, we know he has the most trade value probably out of all the young guys from the Lakers. He has proven to be a scorer, and he's pretty much been the Lakers' #1 guy since LeBron James went out with the injury. So the Lakers would ultimately want to keep Kuzma, but we know he probably holds the most value right now. Zubac has been playing out of his mind and has looked very, very good so far this season. He's came on strong late. He really didn't get a lot of playing time early in the year, but now Zubac has been playing out of his mind. He's still very, very young, still on his rookie deal. Now he has some extra trade value, which could help the Lakers. The first-round pick, we know that's a given. Lakers, if you're going to go after this next 4 years with LeBron James, you might as well trade all the picks that you can. I know you can't trade them in consecutive seasons, but you need to trade as many that you can because you're not really worried about draft picks. You're worried about getting stars to come play with you in LA, and you're worried about winning a championship. You're not really focused on getting a lottery pick. So that's not a big issue for the Lakers to trade away the pick. But Brandon Ingram was left off of that list. Now, Brandon Ingram, he's been having a couple of decent games the past few weeks, but he also clearly is showing he is not the guy initially we thought he was going to be, and he hasn't been having that season that we thought he would have this year. He had a nice run at the end of last season. We thought that would carry over into this season. It clearly has not carried over the way Magic Johnson and Lakers fans would have hoped, but he still has potential, and he's still a guy that teams would still want. So it is curious that he wasn't on this list. I think ultimately if the Lakers are going to go after him, I don't mind you trading Lonzo Ball. I don't mind you trading Brandon Ingram. Josh Hart was also left off of this list as well. Kind of an up and down year, but Josh Hart is still a player that a lot of teams would want. So we understand that he could also be involved in this trade if the Lakers are going to go all out and make a deal happen before February 7th. If I'm Magic Johnson, I've struck out a lot so far. We missed out on Paul George. So at this point, you're putting everything into this. If you have a head start, you don't wait and allow Boston to make an offer. You go out and you get Anthony Davis right now, before the February 7th trade deadline. I know it wasn't in the plans. We know they ultimately wanted to try to sign a big free agent and then trade the remaining assets to get Anthony Davis. But you go after AD right now. You have Anthony Davis. You have LeBron James. And then you just essentially rebuild with those two guys. But I think you go after him. Zubac, interesting guy. If I'm the Lakers, I try my absolute best to keep Kyle Kuzma. But at the end of the day, this is Anthony Davis. If you have to give up Kyle Kuzma, Kyle Kuzma has to go also. Pretty much the entire team could all go for Anthony Davis. But you guys let me know how you guys feel about this in the comment section below. Do you think the trade Well, which they said it has to start with the Lonzo Ball, Kyle Kuzma, Zubac, and the first-round pick. Do you think that's a fair value for Anthony Davis? Do you think the Lakers have to give up more? Let me know what you guys would do and what you would trade if you're Magic Johnson and the Lakers to get Anthony Davis. Let me know how you guys feel about that in the comment section below. It's your boy DLloyd. I'm going to see y'all next time. Peace.